Modern women are lost, and men are too. See, everybody's so focused on relationships and modern women this, traditional this, men playing their role, women playing their role. And the biggest role that everybody missing is being yourself. The biggest role everybody is missing is God, being righteous, being on the right path you're supposed to be on in life. As a woman, you should not, as a woman, if your man is not a man of God, then you don't have a man. And as a man, if your woman, quote unquote, will not follow your lead on your path towards righteousness, if she don't follow your leadership as being a masculine man with wisdom, then she's not a wife. It's that simple. Don't argue with her. Don't compromise. Don't tell her, I'm the man. You're supposed to submit to me. You won't have to do none of that. None of that BS. Because if she is a woman worthy of being in your presence, even if she didn't have that her whole life, if she didn't know her role her whole life, when she met you, it will instantly click. It's not something you have to force out of a female. You have to force them to submit by not accepting nothing less. You don't ask a woman to submit, but you don't have to force her to be a female. You don't have to force her to be a woman. You don't have to force her for her to be her nature, to be who she is. If you have to do that, that's because you got the wrong woman in your life. Like I said, the big thing everybody missing is knowing theyself. You know this role what a man's supposed to do, quote unquote. You know the role that a woman's supposed to do, quote unquote. But what is your role here on this planet? Why are you here on this earth? Did you even question why you here? Do you know yourself? Can you be alone? Or are you scared to be alone? Are you afraid to be alone? Every time you get alone, do you get on the internet and say you're bored and you need people to come chill with you? You need company. You need to go do something with your life. You home by yourself, bored, lonely. How are you bored when you got things you need to do in life? You got goals to complete. You have a mission that you don't even know you're supposed to be on. How are you bored? How are you bored when your house ain't clean? How are you bored when you broke? How are you bored when you can't be alone, when you don't know yourself? You don't even know how to meditate. Or you try to meditate and you can't even concentrate because your life's so fucked up. You know your life is bad when you trying to meditate and you can't even get through a full meditation because your life is that bad. That's how long it's been since you dealt with your problems. Or you never dealt with them. Stop worrying about this world. Stop trying to fit in. Woman, if he not a man of God, if he don't value principles, morals, if his way is not God's way, leave that man alone. Like I said, you're not a man unless you have God. Same thing with dudes. If a woman don't want to follow your leadership, don't argue with her. You don't fuss it out of her. That's not what you do. Because now you a man that's not on his mission. Now you're trying to bring somebody with you that don't deserve to be with you. And while you're doing that, you're lowering your own vibration. You're going to a lower level in life that you don't supposed to be at. because a woman that you have to argue about playing her role is a woman that's not worth being in your life. And that's a woman that's attached to this world. She attached to worldly things. She going out dressing in all type of worldly ways and trendy fashion. And they'll say, oh, it's just clothes. Who made these clothes? God didn't make these clothes. Just because they clothes don't mean it's the right type of clothes you should put on your body. But you don't judge them. You just realize they're not meant to be in your life and let them go. See, you don't judge women for being hoes. You judge them basically, the only way you judge them is whether they should be in your life or not. That's the only judgment you should do to people. The only judging you should give people is whether they're in your life or not. That's it. You discern them, you scan them, you look at them, read their energy. Nah, don't deserve to be in my life. Bye. That's it. That's all you should do. Literally, that's it. If she want to wear this and that, let her wear this and that. If she want to walk around with a skin showing, and that's the thing too. Like, never mind. I ain't gonna get into that. I was about to say something else, but I ain't gonna say that. I might make another video about that. But the main purpose of this video is to know yourself. Get to know yourself. Stop worried about modern women. Stop worried about traditional this, traditional that. Once you get to know yourself, once you know God, once you get on your path, once you become righteous, everything will fall in line. You will understand. So you only deal with people who are on their right path they're supposed to be on, or trying to get on that path, heading towards their path. If they are not headed that way, cut them off. Don't allow them in your life. Don't try to force a woman to be something she's not, because she's so lost. She don't see the type of person, the type of being she's supposed to be. That's the point of this world. It's made to keep you lost. So if she's already lost, some people are just too far gone. You have to accept that. And that's what modern women are. Modern women are too far gone. Lost souls. They don't know themselves. If you try to tell them something righteous, they'll argue with you. If you tell them what you're uncomfortable with, they're gonna call you insecure. They're gonna try to break down you as a man, your character. But if you know what you are and who you are, you know what you stand for, she can't break you down. You just know she a lost soul, so you cut off and leave it to the foolish, wicked man. That's what you do. Leave it to the foolish, wicked man. Because you know one thing: when you alone, you have no problems. When you alone, you full of peace. When you alone, you get blessings after blessing because you're on the right path. You don't have no wickedness around you, no negativity, no evil energy. You on your path. So it's a quick message. I'm out.